Hi, I'm Olivia Squizzle, and this is going to be a bit more of a casual video because really I just need something to post to see if my monetization is going to work now. Because I finally got a paycheck from YouTube from November and December, but they haven't let me keep making money in January and February. They cut me off until I finished setting up my account. It was a mess. So I want to see if they're gonna let this video make me money or not. So today I was just gonna talk a little about the Captain America movie that recently came out. Cobra Kai recently came out. I think those are the two biggest ones I've seen. Captain America, pretty good. A little bit generic, but it felt like a Marvel movie. I appreciated most of it. It was very Captain America. Sam Wilson was very Captain America. There wasn't they didn't try too hard to make it different, but they didn't try too hard to make it the same. It felt very well balanced. I liked what they did with his power level. I thought the things they did to his suit and stuff made it kind of reasonable that he was able to do the things he was doing without the super soldier serum. I liked that he was still thinking about taking it. I thought that was very cool. Walking out of the theater, though, I did go, wait a minute. So we got a Captain America movie, and then next we're gonna get everyone else that could have been in a Captain America movie in the Thunderbolts. Because basically, it's a bunch of characters that could have just been in a Captain America movie. Overall, though, pretty good. Because then they introduced the adamantium or something. They introduced that stuff that Wolverine does. And then, it established Sam bringing back the Avengers, which could be super cool. So excited for Torres. Just overall solid compared to the multiverse mumbo jumbo we've gotten. It was a lot grounded, pretty good. Cobra Kai. Everyone is right now loving it, and I don't want to bash on the way they treated Johnny Lawrence, Miguel Diaz, Tori. I thought they all got some beautiful send-offs. That being said, there were some things that were so ridiculous about that finale. I don't know where to start. Let's start out with the layout. The layout of that tournament. Okay, so they went to Barcelona. Presumably, they were competing every day in Barcelona. But then when they come back and the Seikai Taikai is back on, they have one sparring match every 2 weeks or something. They randomly just give them weeks to train in between every single match. That's so dumb. That was obviously not the original setup of the tournament. That would have never worked in Barcelona. So why do we have weeks to train in between? That was so weird. It took me out of the show so much, the fact that they put weeks in between. They literally had a day where they went to compete that all that happened was Sam forfeited. That was the only thing that happened that whole day of the tournament. And then no one competed. And then 2 weeks later, Miguel competes. And then 2 weeks later, that was so dumb. So dumb. And then the kids tournament, they were doing endless points. And you got points for knocking people out. Boom, beating each other up. Tori wins with, Zara's face, gushing blood. But then they changed to the adult tournament, and Johnny's gonna get disqualified. They're saying you're gonna get disqualified if someone bleeds and you can't knock each other out, and all of a sudden they're putting up this whole safety net around Johnny Lawrence to be oh, he can't get hurt because there's different rules for the adults, because the adults are precious little babies that can't get hurt, but the kids, let them knock each other out. That made me so mad. What was the reason for that? Not mad. I've been told that I get too aggressive about this. I just think sometimes things you could think about them for more than 10 seconds, because overall there was so much that was so thought out. like the parallels and the music choice and just like the characters were handled pretty well, other than the ones that just got nothing, but it made sense because they're not main characters. But compared to what we had been getting, like the level of things we had been getting, it felt very stripped back for such a like big and cheesy, like over the top show to end so like grounded. But I guess it did feel kind of good to not be like gang wars. The other thing that just was like, why, was the explosion that killed Kreese and Silver. There was like this much gasoline spilled on the deck of a ship, and they throw a used cigarette onto it, and within 10 seconds the entire ship blows up. Like, completely gone. Like, debris. Like, the ship is not intact anymore. It doesn't exist anymore. Huh? They didn't even try with the physics. That was so bizarre. Like, they didn't try with the physics or the visuals. The visuals of that was so bad. So weird. That being said, the more I've kind of not on it. I did not sit on Cobra Kai. The more I've sat with it, I do appreciate the, like, character arcs. But there were just a couple of things that I was so, like, how did this get past, like, actual, like, writers? Like, who signed off on that? Also, I saw people online being surprised that Axel's actor is, like, 30 or something. The whole show, I was like, why is this 30-year-old man beating up these kids? That was so weird. Like, Axel... Huh? Like, Axel was a grown man beating up everyone. I thought he was a grown man. That might be mean. I mean, I'm not saying... it was just weird. Yeah, so those are, like, my thoughts on that. I think that's pretty much all. I think that's all I was thinking. Oh, also, back to the Captain America thing. The end credits scene of that. Spoilers when they say... It's like... Is it who is it? The villain of Brave New World tells Sam that there's, like, the probability of the Avengers getting, like, beat by the Avengers, basically, that the other versions of them are going to be, you know, stronger and beat them. We're going to get Captain Hydra. We're going to get Chris Evans to show up and be evil Captain America and, like, beat up Sam Wilson. In my mind, that is what that confirmed. Because obviously we're getting, like, the Doomsday arc of them, like, all on the one planet fighting. So I'm guessing we're getting, like, evil versions of, like, a lot of the original Avengers. So I think we're gonna get Captain Hydra. They'll probably just throw in... I mean, they probably won't, but it would be really easy, and they should just throw in, like, Black Widow, like, with Captain Hydra. Because I feel like Black Widow, she kind of was, like, evil. Like, it's pretty easy to make an evil version of Black Widow, because you literally just do Black Widow but didn't get out of the Red Room. Yeah. So I think we're definitely gonna get that in Doomsday. Maybe I'm excited for Marvel now? I don't know. I'm still not fully convinced. I think that's all for today. Enjoy your day. Bye.